Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Cal Royal. This is their part number PULL715 in aluminum is what it is. So that's what the pull handle looks like with its screw package. In its packaging, I have one removed from the packaging. We can take a closer look at it. This is just a piece of cast aluminum is what it is. And this is a hybrid style pull where historically manufacturers would make this pull handle in two different versions. They would make it in either a surface mounted, where you had holes here, or they would make it so that you could through bolt it. This is a hybrid in the sense that it is giving you both options, and it will include fasteners for all of that. Okay, just a mill type of finish that's on here. Just a cleaned up, version of just this cast product. Let's go over some basic dimensional properties. Overall length looks like it's about 7 5/16. The diameter of the base itself looks like it's about 1 15/16 inches. The center to center on these screw holes looks like they're about 4 7/8. Okay, and its projection looks like it's going to be about 2 inch overall, and then maybe about 1 3/8 clearance. Where would you use this pull? Anywhere that you needed an inexpensive door pull. Anywhere. People will use these for a utilitarian type purpose. I've got a gate that I want to pull closed. I don't want it made of steel, aluminum. I don't want it to rust, so this could be ideal. You could also install very inexpensive pulls like this on commercial hollow metal doors that are used, let's say, in the back of a strip mall, where they specifically don't want to leave much of a handhold for someone to be able to try to pull that door open. And what I'm driving at is they'll install just the sheet metal screws that are here, and they may not even put all of them in, so that should someone try to pull on that door, the pull handle is going to come off. That's by design. It's frangible, I suppose, in that sort of application whereby means it's meant to fail when it's installed in that way. But it's inexpensive, it's aluminum, it's relatively attractive, and could be used in any application where those requirements were something that you were needing to adhere to. Inexpensive, reasonably attractive, and effective at getting the job done. Now, the fasteners that are included, these fasteners feel awfully heavy for aluminum. Yeah, that's because they're not. Okay, so you've got a couple of through bolts with finish washers, or what they call a countersunk washer. There'll be 2 each of these, and that will thread into that tapped hole in the back side. Obviously, that's meant for 1 3/4 inch thick door, but I got to tell you, let's measure that. Yeah, I mean, it's shy right at the very beginning. And I didn't thread that in very far. I'd get that threaded in to the point where I have maybe a full thread on that. And I'm at 1 5/8. I'm not even going to get this installed on 1 3/4 inch thick door. That's Cal Royal. That's how some things get sent out. These bolts are the same length, so be mindful of that. You're going to need to make an accommodation. I don't know this thread type, but looking at some 5/16 that I have at my desk, I'm going to say that these are definitely 1/4 20. You're also going to get the 6 screws that you'll need. They appear to be a number 8 oval head. Okay, right there. Okay, those screws should be at least 2 inch long in my opinion. So be mindful of that. We are declaring what they are packaged with. Let's switch now to the screen view and let's take a closer look at some supporting information. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Here is the pull handle that we're looking at. Let's take a look at some photographs that we have of it. There it is in its packaging. An end view, side view, the base itself, And a few more here to finish it up. Just showing that curvature and how that pull handle diameter size changes. The underside of the casting, of the base I should say, and then your screw package. Okay, now there is some extended description information down here. Heavy duty door pull and a mill finish aluminum. They give us the sizes that are here. Exposed screws, through bolt option, included for heavy duty installation. Catalog sheet here, let's take a look at that. This will be a summary of different pulls from Cal Royal, and as you scroll down and through, you'll see that you have some large ones. These are 1-inch diameter, 3/4 diameter, 5/8 diameter, and a square profile. These aren't uncommon to see these as well. These are what they call their solid ellipse pull handle. These are very common to see these. Two different sizes, apparently. 7/8 and 3/4. I didn't know there were two sizes of that type of pull. And then, of course, our solid pull. And then your night latch cylinder pull. This is really nice. It's the same concept earlier, where you want a very low profile, small footprint piece of hardware on the door by which to pull the door open. Perfect piece of hardware when you have an exit device, and then on the exterior or rim cylinder. This would mount underneath the rim cylinder and would allow you to insert the key, rotate that to retract the latch, and then with your other hand pull the door open. Okay. Now there's a link here below this video to the manufacturer's page. When we pull that up, you can review not only all of the Cal Royal products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the product catalog. That product catalog is an ever-growing document. And I'll talk while this is loading. The Cal Royal catalog 25, 30 years ago was a 1-inch binder. Now I think it would probably be a 4-inch binder if it was to be all put into a single book. Thankfully it's not, and just the PDF. What Cal Royal does, what they can be counted on to do, is to be forever increasing and growing their product line. They went from hinges, door closers, and lock sets and some general hardware to metal vision frames and thresholds and electrified hardware. This catalog has grown to 500 pages in length, so it's pretty epic. What you'll find with Cal Royal is a decent quality Asian imported piece of hardware, commercial primarily, residential as well. A confluence of value, and generally they have them in stock, and if they don't, they either have a copious amount of the material available, or they're going to be out of stock for several weeks because it's coming from overseas. If you're looking for value and a decent quality product, you will indeed find that at Cal Royal, and that would be a very accurate statement to make. 25 years ago they didn't offer push-pull latches for use in hospitals. Electrified hardware, they have just tremendous quantity available of it. Okay, if you are a lumber yard and you do a lot of pre-hungs, Cal Royal is going to give you countless options. They're giving you more options than your client base may even want to have presented to them. If you're a commercial customer, look at their door closers, their hinges, lock sets, and exit devices. If you are a residential client, we get back down here to the end of the catalog, where you're going to be able to see this ever-increasing, forever increasing penetration of offline and online electronic lock sets, electric hardware, electric strikes, combination locks that you can connect to via the internet or offline. They have an offering of that material, and general hardware that you'll see here as well. Flush bolts, kick plates, door stops, things of that nature. Okay, let's wrap up this video on camera. Okay, a decent quality item here, this PULL715 aluminum surface or through-bolted door pull. If you have any questions on this Cal Royal PULL715 mill aluminum finish, I don't know that it's proper to call it mill finish, because they've obviously brushed this clean. But it's raw aluminum is really what it is, with the exception that it's had some brushing done to it to clean it up. Mill would be a term used for thresholds when they have the aluminum extruded through the die set and it's just left the way it is. Nothing's done to it. That's mill finish. So, you know, this is not anodized. This is just, I would call it brushed aluminum is what we should call this. Any questions on this or any other Cal Royal product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.